So grown up.
That's my special intro sound for Mike Lindell. Mike Lindell, Minnesotans will look to shatter the old Guinness Pillow Fight world record on Friday, May 18th at U.S. Bank Stadium. The first 50,000 people at the Plus Twin Cities event, the Pulse Twin Cities, Plus, good, Tom. The Pulse Twin Cities event will receive a free MyPillow. Then with Guinness World Record officials on hand, they will pillow fight their way into the record books once again. This pillow fight will crush the old record of 6,261 set in 2015 at the St. Paul Saints game. 50,000 people will receive a free MyPillow. Why don't you be more generous?
Actually, Tom, if we say 50 minimum, but I'm hoping we get 66,000 people or more than. Or actually more than the Super Bowl. That everybody that gets there in time will get a pillow. So, but
I would like to write into the competition that I get to hit Don Curtis with a pillow.
You got it. She's right outside the door, and I knew you were going to say that.
He knew that was coming.
Oh yeah. I've been gone for a month. I've been scrambling here this morning, telling him, "Okay, you go here this way. You go this way." Yeah.
You've been gone for a month.
Yeah, a month. I was over in Israel. I've been doing some national speaking. I play a part in a movie. They wanted me to be in this big movie coming out next year. It's been one thing after another, and then when you're in Israel, you try and do your work over here because it's 8 hours, I guess, behind. Mm-hmm. And so I get done with all the stuff we're going on. We were on this amazing tour, and then at 7 at night, my workday started till 3 in the morning. Then I'd sleep, quality sleep, because I brought my pillow.
He gets a plug in there. That's
Never
really
misses
nice.
an opportunity.
So what movie? They want you to play the Paul Newman part in Cool Hand Luke, a remake of Cool Hand Luke. Is that what?
Something like that. I can't even say the name of the movie. I had to sign a thing. It's going to be a pretty controversial movie, but you know me, Tom. I'm pretty controversial.
Yeah, you tend to say whatever you feel like saying. That's true.
Yeah. So, but it was fun. There was 500 extras, and I had to learn how to ride a big piece of equipment, a monster piece, and then they were going to bring in an extra. It's like a big farm equipment, and I said, I grew up on a farm. I'm not going to tell the public I had to use an extra. Come on.
That's true. It's very good.
So they probably let me do it. So that was pretty fun. Yeah.
You just don't seem very farm handy to me. I will tell you that. Farm hand, Mike Lindell.
One time, my uncle's farm. Now I would drive back up to the cities, drive down to Iowa every day. I was kind of lonely, and they working for him for 6 months on the farm. But the one day he says, "Go out and chisel plow that field." Well, I fell asleep, so I went through that field, down in the ditch, up through the neighbor's field.
That's really good.
Now I had to finish the whole field because otherwise he would have known I crisscrossed all these fields.
Oh my God! What a life! What a life! So the record is 6,261. You want to reset that record at 66,000?
Yeah. It's we've got. Well, it's an amazing event in the first place. It's a free event to the public, and I just got on board with it. It's a big outreach event for hope, and we've got there's Lecrae, a Grammy-winning award singer there, Jabberwocky, an international known dance team, Hillsong Young and Free from Sydney, Australia, Ty Trebet, a gospel singer. I mean, there's just all this lineup, and I told these guys, I said, wow, that many people together. I said, let's get people in there, and we'll give them all a pillow, and we'll set a record that'll be epic, and get everybody having fun. And so, yeah, it's quite an undertaking because we have to get all the pillows there the day before, and then we're doing it ourselves at MyPillow, our workers, and we're gonna just kind of like a Super Bowl, distribute everything to the seats, and then. Is the same rules as before. You got to swing for 1 minute, so you need one judge for every 50 to 100 people, and it's going to be fun. And then the best thing is I get to tell my testimonial there. I'll be telling that to 66,000 people, a smaller version. Tom, you've heard the long ones.
You've heard the long one.
But one of the things, that I'll be telling there, the one, just a little teaser is as they did, my drug dealers in Minneapolis did an intervention on me back in 2008 and wouldn't sell me anything until I went to bed. And they said, we're not going to let you die on us. You've been telling us this pillow is just a big platform for what God's going to do, and you're going to come back and help us. And they didn't want me dying on them. So, and it's kind of funny. One of them works for me now, and they all the stuff that I told them back then has come to fruition. So, but that's kind of weird. Drug dealers that care, and and an intervention.
Drug dealers that care.
Amazing.
I love that. Michelle, I don't know if you ever heard me tell a story of Catherine and Mike and I and several other people are standing there, and the person says, isn't that Mike Lindell from MyPillow? And Catherine goes, yeah. Isn't that amazing what he did with his life? He used to be a meth addict. And Mike goes, I was never a meth addict. I was a crack addict.
I was used to always do that too. I'm so particular. Like when my book comes out, to detail, I want the truth. I don't care what it is.
Right.
I want the truth out there.
Well, I'm glad you clarified, because I told my husband the other day that it was meth, and I was wrong. It was crack. I'm sorry. I will get my story straight.
Yes, please.
Got it all covered. So so people just go to pulsetwincities.com to sign up for the event. Go and pulsetwincities.com/event info.
Yep.
It is a week from Friday. What time does it start?
I believe it starts at 6. I was just looking at that. I think it's a good 4 or 5 hour event. It's going to be a blast. And it'll be fun, and you get to go home and sleep well that night.
So here it is. It's May 18th, U.S. Bank Stadium. Doors open at 5, pre-show at 6. The show actually starts at 7. It is free. No tickets are needed. Free. Just bring a friend and show up. I get to hit Don Curtis with a pillow, which makes me very happy.
That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome.
That'll be awesome.
We're gonna definitely have some fun out there, and I can't wait. A lot of them are gonna be millennials. I'm gonna go, I was a millennial one day.
Back in the day.
If I can remember back that far.
God, well, it's good to have you back in the country after you've been gone for a month, roaming the world.
Yeah,
it'll all work out well. I will. Yeah, a lot of good stories. No question about that. I will talk to you in the next couple of days, and we'll talk about this for the next 10 days till it happens a week from Friday. The great Don Curtis pillow fight is what we call it.
Tom, I'll get a hold of you. My Recovery Network guys are here this afternoon. We're going to be working hard on that, and you and I will get over to the church over there, and we'll now I'm back for a couple of weeks, so we'll have a good time. I
terrific. I will give you a call I tell you what, since you're busy, why don't you give me a call in the next couple of days?
I will do that. All right. Thanks, you guys. God bless you all.
Bye. Thanks.